Who are you to keep me in slavery, you stupid fool? Who are you to give me commands in anything? It was important to convince people not to know what to think. It was important to mentally destroy people, the man, and to forbid the wisdom to speak. That's what they knew before the churches went apart, the Eastern and Western, so that the emperor wouldn't stay hungry. Where here comes the one woman who will spit the truth in your face. Spit. And you will be wondering, how does she know that? Because she is the sword in words. And all of you who were distracting me in all this, oh, you will hear yours now. For as long as she lets herself being distracted, well, that's how long you will be bullshitting, right? Very interesting. In the 21st century, that proclaims itself to be the most humane of all. You invented manners, and then you changed them like hundreds of times depending on the development of the society, technology and all that. Just some kind of niceness, fineness. Niceness and fineness in a soup. Why should I, as a Christian woman, put up with some Egyptian bullshit, huh? Why should I be putting up with old Roman? Why should I be putting up with anything? And whoever said you must put up with anything, just about anything, you are putting up only with the weather conditions and something like that. Now I'm going to reveal all of you to the whole world so that they know what you did to them. You didn't give them the freedom in their minds, in the mind. Instead of giving them the freedom in the mind, you gave them slavery. How will they set themselves free when they don't know what they read at all? Patience, that was necessary, huh? For the soul to develop. When you put the seed into the ground, the plant doesn't grow just overnight, right? Well, the earth will give, God will give, and you will mentally go under the skins of the people by telling them how to live their lives. How the life is supposed to be, huh? Well, I don't know anyone who works at the humanitarian organization, the ones that, that collect tons and tons of clothes and food, blah, blah, blah. I don't know anyone like that who didn't feed himself or clothe himself just in there, Now, look at the $1 bill, just $1 bill. And that famous pyramid with the eye on top and all that. Well, I wrote already in my language. In my language, when you twist the word Egypt, you will get, because of that pi, Gaia suffers. Gaia means the earth. Well, what kind of secret is that, huh? It's a secret that some people know, and the rest of the people are putting up with bullshit because of it. To know the real truth, but the Word of God has been twisted so that all the people wouldn't get to it. It was necessary to keep the people in slavery after the Christians, after the Islam and everything else. Somebody will behave like a god to you through the microchips in the heads. It is their plan. Through all kinds of nanotechnologies to get his way, like he wishes to, and not the way you want, you who were born on this earth. Their plan is to sort of forbid you the sound that brings life. He will behave like your parent, and that is their plan. For that, they needed the people from the poor countries who will do for money anything. They don't have honesty and respect, and they never had it, especially to God. They play with your ego because they know that the ego was given to you just to distract you a little bit. The plan was this: to mutilate the woman to the very, very end. Because the female, feminine, is the soul. And to rule over the soul means to rule over the God. Because the soul does what she wants. The soul does miracles. And so, when you rule over her, you can present the miracles as your own. Mine. Mine! The fucking possession. Poison of the world. God doesn't have a ruler over him. God does what he wants. You didn't know how it will end, did you? Well, isn't it written in the Bible how it will end, huh? Isn't it written how it all started? Isn't it written, support each other, don't kill each other? Isn't it written that I will come and I will change the face of the earth? Isn't it written that because of me you were made, not because of yourselves? You won't use the sound as an invasion to the soul. And that's exactly where my daughter stepped on your path. And you will end in darkness, annulled. This word will be heard, and people will know what am I talking about.